Move it, troopers! On the double! Fire!
Hey guys, this is Luke from the Scoundrels Cantina, and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars MOC review. In this video, I'll be reviewing my custom homemade Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter, which I made around 2010 from an Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Starfighter set, whose number is 7669. This Jedi Starfighter is most notably seen in the amazing Star Wars The Clone Wars series, and is specifically called the Delta 7B Aethersprite-class light interceptor. Anyway, if this is the first time watching one of our videos, be sure to check out this video in which I explain our personal headcanon view on all of Star Wars. The link will be in the description down below. First off, I'll be going over the minifigs which I included in this MOC, and then I'll get to the actual Starfighter MOC itself, so let's begin. Anyway, the first minifigure that's a part of this mini MOC is R4P17, who is from the Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor set, whose number is 75135. By the way, R4 is the droid that accompanies ObiWan Kenobi in both Attack of the Clones when he's tracking Jango Fett, Revenge of the Sith during the Battle of Coruscant, as well as throughout the Clone Wars series. Originally, I used an old version of R4, but when the Interceptor set came out, I just switched him for a newer version of him because I preferred the Delta 7B Starfighters compared to the Interceptors. Next, and last minifigure up, is the Clone Wars Phase 1 version of Obi-Wan Kenobi, as I like to call him. The reason for it is because the first outfit we see Obi-Wan in during the Clone Wars is the one with the armor plates, after which he slowly starts looking more and more like himself from Revenge of the Sith. By the way, his Phase 1 outfit is my favorite for some reason. As you can probably see, this is a custom-made Obi-Wan Kenobi in which I used the torso of the Phase 1 version of him, printed Clone Trooper legs for his armored legs, and the face of the Clone Wars Phase 2 version of him, which is from the Bark Speeder with a sidecar set. I simply wanted to upgrade Phase 1 Obi-Wan because it's my favorite, as well as my first version of him that I ever got. Anyway, let's get into the MOC itself. When I first made Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter around 2010, I didn't have that many spare pieces, so I simply used what I had. I could have upgraded it to actually be 100% accurate to the actual fighter over the years, but this look simply stuck with me and I love it the way it is, even though it's not accurate. This mini MOC, or upgrade as I call it, is also part of my big LEGO clone base, which immediately means that it's really precious to me, the same way Anakin's fighter is, on which we already did a review, which you can check out. Since we already did Anakin's Starfighter set review, I won't be going too much into the same details here as I did there. At first, you can see that I basically replaced all the yellow pieces with the dark red ones, after which I started changing up the color scheme on both the wings and in the front as well. Quite a bit of tiles have been added onto the wings, as you can see, as well as some stripe pieces to make it different. In the front, I used the same sticker details that we used in the original Anakin Starfighter set, but instead, I just put it on red tiles. Next to that area, a lot of red slopes have been added, as well as some vent pieces. Now regarding the not so great Astromech droid jump feature, I just simply kept it, but I never use it. In the area where R4 sits, I tiled it up in the same way I did with Anakin's fighter. The cockpit is almost the same as with the original, but just with added control panels on the sides. Now I'm just gonna put Obi-Wan Kenobi inside so that you can see what it looks like. Behind the cockpit, I didn't have a red flag piece which was used for the original set, so this weird red piece is what I dug out from my spare pieces. It worked quite well, I'd say, especially since I added a printed piece behind it, which is from the Bark Speeder with a sidecar set. That will basically be it on the mini MOC review, and I'm just really happy with this whole thing, even though it's quite inaccurate to the original. Now I just want to show you what this Starfighter looks like with the other Delta 7Bs from my collection, and that's about it. Anyway guys, this is it on the MOC review, and we hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to check out our other videos and subscribe. The links to the playlist for other MOC reviews will be in the description down below, as well as the playlist to our set reviews and custom minifigure builds. Also, this is not the first time I did a review on this MOC, and if you want to see an old review on it, we have a separate channel where we upload the old and outdated LEGO and Star Wars videos. The link is below. Before we end this, be sure to check out my room tour video in which you can see my whole LEGO Star Wars collection, and after you watch it, tell us in the comments down below what you want us to review next. The link for it is also in the description, and we hope you enjoyed the slideshow now at the end. Anyway, remember guys, God is awesome, may the Force be with you always, and we'll see you in another video. You Rebel Scum. Have an awesome day, bye bye.